Today, we are talking about karma in your soul contract. So, if you haven't got your soul contract, head to soulcontractreader.com and take a look. And I have tons of videos all about the different energies of the soul contract system. But for now, we're talking about the karma, which I love to talk about because karma gets a really bad rep. Oh my God, I've got karma. That's going to give me karma. I'm carrying off karma from my past lives and blah, 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 karma. And actually, karma is your wisdom. Because in a soul contract, karma is often depicted as the challenges that you have in your life, and that is true. But it's when you become aware of them that you can start to consciously work through them, start the healing journey, and then come through the other side of that dark tunnel towards the light. And that light is your wisdom, and it's your perspective that you then use to guide yourself forwards in life and to guide others who will be following behind you. So, what I say is karma is the seed of your potential, and it's those experiences that have made you who you are, and I'm sure you already know this, that make you strong. They become the steel backbone of your life. They become the energy that you then can use to really create your reality. But so often we avoid looking at the tough stuff in our life. We'll do anything but to face those fears. Now, if I talk a little bit about my fears and my soul contract or my karma, it's all about learning boundaries and it's all about learning to speak up and assert myself. And those two can really play around. It's the 5 and the 8s. And what happens is if I don't speak up, then I get this sort of this feeling inside of me like, oh, I really wanted to speak, I really wanted to share. But the 8s in me are all about, oh, don't disturb other people, don't upset the peace. So the more I learn about boundaries with others around me, and the more I learn how to speak up and voice those opinions I find so hard to share, then the more I am able to expand my life. Now, karma doesn't just sit in the karma in your soul contract. All the numbers in the soul contract system from 1 to 22 have a karmic energy around them. So each number, imagine a seesaw, and this is the middle point. Each number has a negative expression and a positive expression, and you're always trying to move from the negative through to the positive. So talents can have a negative karmic aspect. Goals can have a negative karmic aspect, because until we really fully embody the energy of these numbers and really understand what they mean, then we can start to use them as a guide rather than them overruling us and us being running through life blind, saying, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep experiencing this and that? And why can't I get on with this? So the numbers are to help us discover that awareness within us. So the way we work through our karma is, one, by having awareness of it. Okay, this is what we find challenging in our lives. I'm going to really dive into this and look into this. The second thing we do is we treat ourselves with compassion, because we can only do our best and we can only do what we can do at the time. So there's a lot of compassion with this. And then the third thing is healing, but with perspective. So with everything, every system that helps you identify who you truly are, you take it with a pinch of salt, because you have your own free will, and that is a very powerful thing. So it's up to you to decide to make the decisions, not your ego, which is the scared, small child within you trying to stay in control and avoid bad things happening. So go over them again. Become aware of your karma. Treat yourself with deep compassion when you're working your way through it, and embrace the healing process, but with perspective. So you know that, gosh, and if I don't work through that, I'll never get anywhere. That's not true at all. Simply engaging with those things that scare you, those things that challenge you, those things that make you feel a little uncomfortable, that's really courageous and really wonderful. And you should be very proud of yourself if you are embarking on that process. I mean, speaking up, voicing my opinions, terrifying for me, but I try and do it. I do it. And putting up boundaries, I'm gently, slowly getting better at doing that. So if you want to know more about your soul contract, I do offer readings. And I post a lot of video content about the soul contract system, about healing, about awakening and self-awareness. So if you want to subscribe and keep up to date, that's beautiful. And I will see you next time.